What's up, guys? My name is Don and this is my garage. I wanted to show you what I've done in here and how I did some of it. Hope you enjoy. So when I set out to work on this garage, I had two main goals. One was to have a place for my cars where I can work on them, detail them, stuff like that. And another was just to have a cool hangout spot, almost like a game room, to have a pool table, big screen TV, dartboard, stereo, beer fridge, all that good stuff. The first thing to note is the size of the garage. This is about 35 feet wide by 22 feet deep. So in this area, this is what you would call a standard 3-car garage layout. We purchased this house about 2 years ago, and the 3-car garage was definitely a big reason that I wanted this home. Although there was nothing in the garage at all. It was literally bare studs, exposed rafters, and that's it. So I knew I had the space I needed. I just had a lot of work ahead of me. Also, the home had no patio cover. So we had one built, and when I had the patio cover built, I immediately knew what I wanted to do, and that was tie that into the garage. So as you can see here, I put in a large set of double doors between the patio cover and the garage. These are 64-inch wide by 8 foot high. And to me, this was a perfect way to tie the two spaces together. For the walls, the first thing I did was work on adding insulation everywhere, and then I installed 4x8 sheets of sanded plywood. This particular type is about 3/16 inch thick. This type of sanded plywood has a grade A finish, so it's fine to stain it, paint it, or you can leave it the way it is. And ultimately, I decided I liked the way it looked raw, just the way it was. The ceilings took a while for me to decide on which direction I wanted to go, but I finally came across these really cool panels. They're 4x8 sheets of MDF, and they're vinyl printed to look like old wood slats. Found these at Home Depot, and they're pretty awesome. Just gave the garage a really unique look. To tie in the wall and ceiling panels, I found some vinyl brick molding, also known as PVC composite molding, and wound up spray painting it black to go with the theme of the garage, and it's almost like having a black crown molding. Behind my workbench area, I have metal pegboard that's powder coated black. It's made by a company called Wall Control. It's sold in panels that are 32 by 16 inches and already comes pre-painted, and they tie in together real nice. I have two different types of flooring in the garage. For the raised lip area, I have race deck garage floor tiles. Some of these are carried over from my previous home. Really liked them. Also, on my ledge here in the garage, I had to extend it out about 16 inches from what was already poured concrete because I wanted more of a ledge area to walk around on. Also added this triangle area just to help get around the fridge and stuff like that. That's poured concrete. For the main floor of the garage, I just went with a polished concrete. I had a company come in and they basically grind it all down, smooth it out, and gives it a nice sheen. And they also add some dye to give it some color. Just to quickly highlight the cars in the garage, because I am an avid car enthusiast, and that's kind of what I built some of this garage around. This is our 2020 Mustang GT. It has the 5-liter Coyote, 6-speed manual. Kind of reignited my passion for cars that I had not really been involved with since, starting a family and working and all that good stuff. So yeah, did a bunch of engine bolt-ons to it, and wheels, suspension, body mods, and love the color, love the outcome. Super fun car to drive. And next to it is the newest member of the garage that I recently bought. This is a 2019 Corvette Z06. This is the C7 generation and the last year of the C7. So this is the last year of the front engine. Also the last year you could get a stick shift. So this has a 7-speed manual. Both of my cars are manuals. I love shifting my own gears. I love that driving experience. This is the mini split I purchased for the garage. It's a Sinville, it's the brand I believe. It's a 24,000 BTU. which is a little bit bigger than I needed, but I wanted plenty of capacity for the garage. Once the garage was fully built out, it was time to have a little fun and put up some wall decorations. And as you can see on this side of the garage, it's dominated by car themed stuff. I have some movie posters and gas station signs. And on this other side, I went with more of like a pub or bar look with some neon signs. Over here is a relic of the past, and I really wanted a payphone in the garage because I have a history with them. Long story, but this one here I modified and added a switch to turn the light on and off on the enclosure, and just think it has a cool look. You can actually still purchase payphones on payphone.com. And up here are some old skateboard decks. When I was younger, I was a pretty big skater, so these definitely have a nostalgic vibe for me, and I love the way they look. Before I wrap up this video, just want to give a couple quick walkthroughs again. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out what I did with this garage, and I hope it inspires some of y'all to maybe do the same if you were on the fence about doing it. I think it goes without saying I couldn't have done all this without getting all the normal garage clutter out of the garage, so you're definitely going to want to have a good sized tool shed for bikes, lawn equipment, generators, and stuff like that to free up the garage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.